All right, here we go. October 2020, high desert real estate market update. Let's hop right into it. I'm going to show you some facts and figures, and let's go ahead and hop into that right now, and I'll show you exactly what's going on here in the market. Okay, so the first graph I've got here is showing you the average or medium sold price and for sale price. So you can see here in the high desert, average sales price is around $312,000. And the average asking price is around $359,000. This next graph shows you the days on market. So as you can see, the average days on market is showing 52 days on market. Now take into account, that's really not accurate. And the reason why it's not is because it's taking account properties that are way overpriced and have been sitting on the market for, sometimes a year or more. Realistically, if you put your house up for sale right now, which is October 2020, and you price it correctly, and you have a good agent, your house is going to be in escrow in a month or less for sure, and more than likely, it's going to be around 7 days or less. Next graph, talking about months of inventory. That means that if nobody else was allowed to put their house on the market, how long would it take for all of those homes to go off the market? You can see we're at 1 month. To give you an idea, anything at 6 months or less is considered a healthy, good moving market at 6 months. With 1 month of inventory, that means we have an extreme shortage. It's a seller's market, meaning the sellers have basically the power because there's just limited inventory. And although it's a great time to buy, there's just not a lot of stuff to buy. And that is the challenge that's going on right now in this market. Okay, so that is the facts and figures. So let's talk about strategies now. If you're trying to buy a home right now, let me tell you, it is very challenging. It is so hard. You better choose the right agent. And the reason why I say that is because if you don't have an agent that's receiving training and information, for example, all the agents here at Realty One Group Empire, they're all receiving training weekly on how to help their clients in this market, whether it's buyers or sellers. Specifically, let's talk about buyers right now. Realty One Group Empire agents have been trained on how to get their offers accepted. They know how to strategically write an offer to where you're not giving away the house, but you're able to get your offer accepted. And if you haven't written any offers yet, let me tell you, it is not uncommon for great agents to have offers written, 5, 6, 7, 8 offers with a client and not be accepted. And that's because the competition is so stiff, guys. We're dealing with cash offers. You may have conventional offers, putting $100,000, $200,000 down on a property. And if you're a buyer, or if you're a buyer and you're buying maybe a first-time FHA loan, or if you're a veteran, you're doing a veteran loan, or maybe you're out in Ville and Pinyon Hills and you're taking advantage of the zero-down USDA loan, or even if you're a conventional buyer putting down 5%, you're gonna have a challenge because the inventories are so low, like we just talked about. Pick the right agent, let me tell you that. Also, if you're a seller, yes, homes are selling, they're selling quickly, but guess what? Just because you get an escrow doesn't mean it's just like all downhill from there. You need an agent that's trained that knows, number one, up front when you receive the offers, you need an agent that can actually look at all the different offers and then give you a reasonable explanation of what they advise you to do. So what I mean is a monkey can look at 3 offers and go, well, this one is the highest offer. Let's take that offer. Anybody can do that. What a real estate professional will do is actually dissect each offer, really dissect each buyer. We're going to look at their credit score. We're going to look at their debt to income ratio. We're going to look at the type of loan that they're getting. Do you know that an FHA appraiser is going to be more stringent on property condition than a conventional one? Did you know that? An agent here at Realty One knows that. Same thing with a VA. Did you know that a VA appraiser is typically more stringent than an FHA appraiser? There's all these different things. You've got agents that are writing offers for $10,000 above the list price, and then they're asking for $10,000 in closing costs. And the agent may know this thing isn't going to appraise. I'm not going to tell the seller or the seller's agent that, but it's not going to appraise. And then after it doesn't appraise, my buyer doesn't have the money to pay the difference. So what's going to happen? The buyer's agent is strategically trying to take advantage of the seller and say, hey, yeah, I'll pay you this much, knowing the appraisal is going to come in low. Buyer doesn't have the money, so now the seller's in a pickle. They're going, okay, well, I've already invested all this time in this escrow. I already started packing. Maybe I've already got another house out of state under contract. Shoot, I might as well just reduce the price, right? Or there's other things that you may not know about. How about this? If the appraisal is an FHA or VA, you're gonna basically be stuck with that appraisal on your home for about 4 months. Did you know that? Meaning the appraisal came in, you didn't like it, you said, well, we're gonna cancel that escrow, Derek, I'm not in a rush. Okay, well guess what? For the next 4 months, you cannot sell that home for any more than that appraisal value, basically, if it's an FHA or VA buyer. Did you know that? See, there's all these things that if you hire the right professional, they can guide you to the path that's going to lead to you where you want to be. So anyways, market's crazy. Inventory is short. We are going into the election. Wow. What is going to happen? I don't know, but I'm excited to see it. Hopefully it's good things are going to happen here in this election. But anyways, if you have any questions, any concerns, you can reach out to any Realty One Group Empire agent. They can help you. We've got an office in Victorville and Spring Valley Lake. We've got a second office in the Hesperia Oak Hills off of Escondido. And we're building a brand new state-of-the-art 5,000 square foot office over off the Super Target Center off the 15 freeway. We got freeway frontage. It's with walking distance to Starbucks, Juice It Up, all that stuff. So anyways, we're all here to serve you. Hope you have a great day.